Okay, here's my pickups for today. Today is Friday, and actually I'm kind of pleased with what I got for Friday. Normally on Fridays I don't really get that much stuff. It's hard, there aren't as many sales. So anyway, I will just get right into it. For the people that like to see the games that I get, I'll just get those out of the way right away. Oh, and I think I said I spent $128 on everything, but actually $65 of what I have here, I didn't even have to lay out cash for. It was done on a trade. With someone who he likes a certain type of jewelry, traded him that, and then I got some stuff instead of having to pay, and it works out better for me because that item was a slow-selling item, and the items that I got from him hopefully will sell quicker. Anyway, at one sale, this guy was selling games for $2 a piece. I had to ask. He went inside to get them, and from him I got a Lego Batman, All-Star Karate, and actually I have to give these a light polishing. I got a Family Game Night 2 and a Wipeout. These are probably BS games with very little value, but since the guy was selling the games so cheap, I picked them up, and then there were some really good games to be gotten too, and if you're giving me something good, I'll take some of your nonsense too, just to, everybody would normally pass out games like that. They want these things. So, again, continuing for $2, I got a Nintendo 3DS, Scribblenauts Unlimited. These are like the first 3DS games I have found at yard sales. I found like one loose one about 8 months ago, and I also got a new Super Mario number 2 for the 3DS, and again I only paid $2. And continuing on with the $2 games, I got a Mario DS, and I think I paid like 20. Let me see. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. So I paid $26 for all the games, and I think 1 or 2 of the games will pay for it. Carnival Games. This is a BS game, but since it was 2, I bought it. New Super Mario Brothers. I know this is at least $15 for me. Flea Market. This isn't even open, but who cares? Brain H2, a really tough sell. Sonic Colors. I'm not really sure what this is worth, and Pinkie Pie's Party. Sometimes these girly games are worth more because a parent has to buy them for their kids and they're hard to get. All right, next I'll do collectibles. One sale. Now, normally I don't buy stuff like this unless it's insanely cheap, and these were insanely cheap. As you can see, I got a big enamel roaster in almost like new condition. It was $3. This was $3. Again, very, very clean, new condition. Then the rest were $2. So I got 5 for 6 plus 6, $12. And I believe I can sell these for at least $10, the big ones. The aluminum ones you buy in the stores are like $4 or $5. So anyway. Normally I don't buy stuff like this, but it's almost Thanksgiving, so I really think I have a good chance of selling them this weekend. And if I sell one, they're paid for. And at some point I think I'm going to have a yard sale. Whatever I can't sell, I'll sell at the yard sale. This is part of a trade that I did. This, and some of the jewelry. Let me just go over this. These are really neat. These are clean, and there seems to be setting for 8. It's cups and bowls and plates. There's nothing to tell me who made them on the bottom. I don't think they have great value, but I think they're very attractive looking, and it's sets of 2 in each color, orange, yellow, red, blue, and I paid $15 for all. So if you just do the math, there's 8 and 8 and 8 is 24 pieces. I paid less than $1 a piece for these. I can't imagine that even if I went to a flea market or a yard sale and they had one of these bowls, it would be anywhere between $1 and $3 at the very least. So I think that's probably a good deal. And I don't know when I'm going to sell those. I don't think it's eBayable, but I'm going to check. I got this. This is a Kodak camera, and I believe it's 10 megapixel for $10. And there's a memory card in there. There you go, memory card, 4 gig. I already looked at it. It came with a charging cable and an extra battery for $10. If it works, yay. Normally I run through these cameras, and something like this I'd have to pay like about $100 for to use, and I'll just buy that to use it. I bought there it is. I paid $5, and this is a Crash set, Italy, as you can see, and it's just a sort of figures. I'm going to give these to my friend, and he can sell them for $5. There should be plenty of profit in there. Most of these pieces, if you sell them online separately, like you can sell the 2 camels. Like I think here's a camel, there's another camel. You can probably sell them for 10 or 15 for the 2 and assorted animals. And there's more in here. I didn't even. Oh, ones like this are better. Ones like this you can sometimes get shepherds. I'm not even going to unwrap it. Well, let me unwrap it. Okay, taking too long. Shepherds and pieces like this you can get 10, 15 on eBay by themselves. So I give them to my friend, and he'll just piece it out or lot it, and he'll make money for $5. We'll do all right. Here's a nice piece of mid-century modern Murano glass, purple case glass. While this should be worth, I don't know, probably like 25 or 30. Since I only paid $2 for it, I will probably just flip this at a flea market, 10 bucks, maybe 8. I don't, it depends on how difficult it is for me to sell. This is very inexpensive for me to buy, and it should be an easy sell. I actually have a friend who would probably want it because he does Manhattan. He sells Murano. Here's a green decanter, nicely made, sanded, kind of polished ponto, polished on the inside. It's probably Italian or maybe American. I don't know. It's like a pressed glass, but I don't think it's that old or antique. But again, it's $1. Even if I sell it for between $5 and $10, I'm doing well on it. My wife picked this up. This is Anchor Hocking Early American Press Cut. It actually has a label. I don't think this has much value, but it's $1. So wherever I get for it, I get, and it'll be good. And actually, I'm almost done with everything I got today. Got this cake plate. It's got like harps and kind of a little beaded ball, tiny ball type pattern. For $3, I don't know if it's eBayable at like 50 or 60. I'd put it on. I doubt that it is. I might do a little research. Harp cake plate, see what comes up. Clear glass, pressed glass, whatever. If I don't find it right away, you know what? I'll sell this at a flea market for $10 to $12. While I could ask more, I find this stuff is difficult to sell a lot of times. I don't really want to get into glass anymore. I prefer selling games. Jewelry. Not bad today, and a couple of good things. So this here is a Swarovski pin. I take these to the flea market, and it does have the Swarovski mark. I take these to the flea market, and they don't want to buy them from me. Or they didn't want to give me like $10 or some insanely low price. I can put this online for, I don't know, maybe like 30 or so. It should be an easy sell. We were hoping this was gold. It is not. It's probably like a gold-filled ring. Here's a neat little B, and again, I don't really know what we paid for the jewelry. It came in like 2 clumps, and my wife was buying it. So something like this, I really wish it had someone's name on it. I don't see anybody's name, but it's really nice, nicely made. I don't know, 15 at least at a flea market. We were hoping these were gold. They are not. They went right to the magnet, so those have very little, no value. These Spain pins, they're not worth much, but people like them, and we'll probably get like $5 for it. Same for these enamel pictures pins, and this one came with matching earrings. While you are seeing people kind of jack their prices up on these, they don't sell that well for me, so I can still, I don't know, we'll probably get like 8 for the set. Here's just a vintage, this feels like plastic. Let me just, yeah, it's plastic. I did the old tooth test. We'll probably get 8 to 12 for a bracelet like this. Kind of nice looking. Here's just a nice decorative cross. Says something on the back, but who cares? Wait a minute. OMA beats me. Still nice. I think we can get like $8 for something like that. And here's just kind of an autumn pin. Nobody's name on it. She'll probably sell this $3 to $5. This is actually the better stuff except for the Swarovski. That was probably the best piece on that side. And this is also cool. If I can attribute this to somebody, it would be worth a lot more than I'm going to get for it otherwise. This pin is just nice looking, and it's LC. My wife might know the name, but it is mother of pearl with a gold tone back. She paid $3, and she's probably going to sell it like 8, at least 5. This one is marcasite, and it might be sterling. I don't know if she paid for it, but if it is, it's like very light, very small. It's like $8 to $12 for us. These are cool. These are Bakelite, napkin rings, bunny, elephant, and then just these 2 plain ones. I'm not really sure on the value of these, but we paid $10 for all of them, so I think we'll be fine. Here's 3. Oh, actually, let me show you this one. This is actually an awesome piece. It's not a fine piece of Bakelite, but at least it's interesting. And something like this. Again, I don't get a lot of Bakelite, so I'm not really sure. I will most likely put it on eBay. On eBay, I expect to get like anywhere from 40 to 120. Without doing research, I just can't say. At the flea market, I could probably sell it 20 to 40. Here's the best we found in the jewelry, and this jewelry that we got probably pays for all the jewelry we bought today. This actually has a little bit more weight than I thought it did, and this is a 14 karat gold pin. You, of course, cannot see the marking on the bottom, but it is. These are to be, I have to check them. I have to really loop them and see. They are possibly 14 karat gold. They didn't go to the magnet, and this for sure is another 14 karat gold pin. So these few pieces here might actually pay for everything. Well, they'll definitely pay for all the cash I laid out. I don't know if they'll pay for everything in terms of 120. Nah, you know what? They will. They will. But anyway, that covers everything I got today. Yep, that's it.